through experience. From this moment on, PTS will be used throughout the entire training. You will only say PTS in your name if you are asked a question to answer it or you have a question. If you speak without the authorization from a drill instructor, you will be dealt with as seen fit. This is your class and your test. And at the end, you will be told how we evaluate you. We will fail you. We will kick you out if you fuck around. So don't fuck around. Don't waste my time. You're going to be addressing your superiors by their rank. So basically right now, you will be addressing every single drill instructor as drill sergeant. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Hoorah, sir.
Sir.
Alright. Hold on.
Get close, get real close, guys. Come on, everybody.
Drill Sergeant Sires, if you want to take it off here with the chain of command and start take us off here, feel free.
Yeah, no problem. Alright. My expectations from you guys as recruits, when in any office or in-game channels, you must address your superiors as their rank. For example, a private addressing a staff sergeant would address him as staff sergeant. You are expected to always obey your superiors and respect the chain of command. If you have a problem with someone or something, you should take the issue to your immediate superior or a military police officer. If you are a private, your immediate superior would be your fire team leader. The chain of command is as follows: fire team leader, squad leader, platoon sergeant, and the platoon commanding officer. Does anyone have any questions regarding chain of command?
Negative.
Alright. Next step, we're going to move on to the ACE interaction menu and its functions. The ACE interaction menu is important because it is how you use a lot of functions of the Advanced Combat Environment mod. If you have not set your interaction key, you must, in your ACE directory using the Clippy application, you must select the correct in-game profile name for the ACE mod and the game to sync up. The interaction menu can be used to certain items such as safety goggles, earplugs, balaclavas, etc. This is also used to examine other people in the virtual world. This will tell you their health status and if they are in pain, bleeding, under the influence of morphine, unconscious, walking, waking up, or dead. This will also give you the choice to drag your comrades or other men who may become unconscious behind cover, and so on and so forth. Moving on to radio communications. The only radio you should use as part of a fire team is a 343. If in an operation and you are using any other form of radio without permission, a punishment will be in order for you. In order to use your short-range standard issue radio, you will press your caps lock button and you will hear a beeping sound demonstrating you are transmitting. When you let go of the button, then you will hear another beeping sound at a lower tone to demonstrate you are not transmitting. Also, you will see a small box. You'll see a small box displaying what radio you're transmitting on. Pressing Control-Shift-X will bring up the radio, so you can adjust the knob on the... So go ahead and everyone hit Control-Shift-X. You'll see a little 343 acre radio pop up. You'll see a control... who the fuck is this?
It's a typical thing. It might happen. Control-Shift-X. It'll happen. Trust me. It's happened to me.
Alright, recruits, everybody open up your radio, 343 radio, Control-Shift-X. You should be looking at a little itty-bitty handheld radio with knobs on top.
Looks like a walkie-talkie.
Looks just like a fucking walkie-talkie. Alright, on top of that, you'll see the knob 1 with 3 and all that shit. Alright, you click on that, or scroll, and that will rotate that knob. That is your channel. So if we have multiple kinds of fire teams, you know what I mean? You may need to switch to a different channel, 343 channel 4, 343 channel 2, so that you have your own designated channel accordingly. But all of you should be on 343 channel 1 standard. Alright?
And so you know, when you change channels, left click increases your channels from channel 1 to 2. If you want to go back a channel, you right click. Same thing, your volume should not be messed with. If you have any hearing problems with your volume, or it's too loud, then you can decrease that by you just right clicking it, the right knob, to decrease your volume.
Alright, any questions regarding the basic 343 radio? I asked a question, I respect the response.
Negative, sir.
Negative,
Do I look like an officer? I'm a drill sergeant.
Negative, Sergeant.
Drill sergeant.
Negative, drill sergeant.
Negative, drill sergeant.
Alright, the proper response is no, drill sergeant. Yes, drill sergeant. No, no excuse, drill sergeant. Do I make myself clear?
Yes,
drill
drill sergeant.
Drill Sergeant.
Wow, that was a big delay. Let's all do it at the same time when another question or statement comes up. Alright, moving on.
I believe the grids are next, if I am not mistaken.
Yes, moving on to navigation.
May I take this one?
My favorite part.
Hey, I gotta go grab some, I'll be right back.
Who is this, Washington?
Yeah, pilot.
Go ahead. Let me handle the MSR, and let me handle bullets number 3 and 4. Since
Actually, I
wrote
don't
that.
have it up, I'm just going off memory.
Okay, you can't do four grid reference and 6 grid reference. I'm gonna do the other stuff.
Go for it. Alright, so, here we go. If you all look on your map right now, and you zoom all the way out, you will see a lot of boxes. At the bottom, you will see, from the very left, 9-6 and 9-9. Pretty much what this means is, every one of these boxes is 1 square kilometer. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, sergeant.
Now, say we would like to designate Haruzaman. We would say 0601. Now, if we zoom in even more, we will get 3 numbers on the bottom instead of 2. That's a 100-meter grid. So we would have 061011. Does everybody understand that?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, sir, sergeant.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you all sound nice. I like that.
Absolutely beautiful.
Okay, so remember you read the x-axis first and then the y-axis.
Just
If
like
you
you
guys
learned
don't
at
know
school.
what that is, if you guys don't know what that is, then that's pretty bad because that's basic algebra.
Here's a good example. You walk
Not even.
down the hallway first, then up the stairs, right?
Ah, I like that.
Captain Hare.
Alright, moving on.
User was moved
So
to
again,
your
if
channel.
you open up your maps, you'll see there's different types of roads. If you look at our location at the airfield, you'll see, I'm going to mark on the map. Do you see the here marker?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes.
Yes, drill sergeant. Yes, sir.
That dark yellow road indicates that it's a main paved road. That road is called an MSR. Does anyone know what an MSR stands for?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Go ahead and say PTS in your last name.
PTS Payne.
Go ahead, Payne.
Main supply route, sir. Drill sergeant.
Outstanding. Alright. Now moving on, you see the lighter shaded roads, or they
Yes,
might
Sergeant.
be skinnier as well, and then you also see just an outline of a road and it'll be white. Do you guys, that is called an MSR. Do you know what that stands for? If you do, say PTS in your last name.
BTS card.
Who was that, Carter?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Go ahead, Carter. What is it?
Alternative supplier.
Outstanding. This is what you'll use when we're moving on. We're going to learn something called the 3Ds. This will help you call out for, description. So instead of saying, if you guys are in a city or whatever, or a place
User
where there's a lot of
disconnected
roads,
from
and
your
you say,
channel.
there's a target on that road, that's not very helpful because there's a lot of roads. That's just like saying fucking, hey, you're in a forest, and he's saying, oh, the guy's by that tree. Well, you're in a forest, so there's going to be a shitload of trees. So instead, you can reduce that and saying MSR, ASR. Is that understood?
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, sir, sergeant.
Alright, moving on to landmarks, and triangulating your position.
Your favorite.
So,
Love this.
yes. Alright, also, open up your maps. You guys will see, if you look at our position and you see the little snow cone type thing, just northwest of our hangar, do you see that? It looks like a little circle with a triangle sticking up top.
Yes, Drill
Yes, Drill
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Yes,
Drill
Sergeant.
That indicates a, what is it, a power line tower or something. I forgot what they were called.
A little circle that has a triangle on top.
Yeah.
That's an outpost. It's the tower.
No, those are,
The observe tower.
yeah. So, and then also, if you look more north, you'll see, I'll mark another marker by it. You see that little X marker?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alright, you
Yes,
see
Drill
those
Sergeant.
two,
Yes, Drill.
you see how there's like two little triangles?
Yes,
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill
Alright, that obviously indicates there's like a rock or some type of rocks in that area. Also, you can tell because you'll see like shaded gray areas. That's also indicates rocks. Alright, moving out to, if you guys can look at grid reference 069039, you'll see I marked an X on that spot. Tell me when you see it.
See it, Drill Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant.
Alright, I just deleted it. So, if you see, it's a little triangle with a dot in the middle. That indicates a mountaintop. So whenever you see on the map a little triangle with a dot in the middle, that indicates mountaintops. Alright.
Yes, Drill
Yes,
Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant. Yes,
Moving on. Obviously, you guys know what buildings look like on the map and shit like that, right? And fences.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alright.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
And I would hope you guys know what airfields look like on the map.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alright. Moving to our next topic, which is triangulating your position. For instance, if you're lost and you don't have a GPS, and you need to know where you are, or your team needs to know where they are, you're going to triangulate your position. So what you do, so you open up your map. Well, first things first, you want to get to the highest you want to get to your highest point possible. So what you do is you walk around, look for a mountaintop or something of high elevation to get to. Once you get to there, you and yourself or you and your team are gonna look around and try to find landmarks. Then what you'll do is you'll break it up, try to find where those landmarks match up on the map. Once that is finished, you're gonna look at you have to find two landmarks to triangulate your position. So when you're finished with that, what you want to do is you want to look at the landmark, and while you're looking at it, you're gonna open up your map. Now, for instance, when you look at something and you open up your map, this on the map is pointing at the direction that you're looking, correct?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes,
Drill Sergeant.
Alright. So what you do is you look at that and you zoom out a bit and you try to find where that landmark is. What you're going to do is you're going to put that compass where that landmark is and you're going to draw a line, like a little imaginary line, or I know ACE allows you to draw on the map. We'll go over that when we get like land navigation, but this is just basic. So you look at the landmark, you draw a line. Alright, then you do the same thing. Close out your map, look at the other landmark, open up your map, draw another line. Where those two lines intersect is the general area where you are. Does anyone have confused on that? Does anyone have any questions?
No, Drill
No,
Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant.
No, Drill Sergeant.
Alright, remember there's no such thing as a stupid question. Please, if you guys have questions, say PTS in your name.
ETS Gotley.
There we go. Go ahead, Gotley. Go ahead.
I didn't understand the thing with, the lines and stuff. I don't quite understand.
Alright, now see, if you didn't for instance, if you didn't ask that question and we just kept pushing through, say if you got a team leader spot eventually later on, and you guys were lost, and someone said, hey, during basic training we learned how to triangulate your position. Well, guess what? You're the team leader, they're looking up to you, and you don't know how to do it. This is why we want you to ask questions. Alright. Obviously, you see where our current position is. I'm gonna just do something real quick.
Here's a good example. I'm just gonna walk through it real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so let's say you guys are lost. You are all supposed to keep your personal infantry gear, like the little bitty gear that's on the bottom menu in your gear. Everybody hit where the map is, the compass, your watch, and the radio. You may not have a GPS in there. You may just have the compass and a map. Maybe, you know what I mean? So, the first thing you do is to find high ground. From there, you gain a pretty good vantage point on any kind of rock formations, any kind of buildings, landmarks, shooting positions, yada 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 yada. Then what you do is you bring up your compass from that point. So let's say that it's I don't know, it looks like a tower off in the distance, northeast. So you open up your compass, mark northeast. You want to take it from here? Tires.
Yeah, hold on. Well, keep going, because I had to run and put something in the box, so.
Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to open up and look at the landmark. Open the map, and your compass will be pointing at the landmark. By then, you draw that invisible line. And you're going to do this for this over and over and over again until you triangulate your position. It's, what is it? I lost mine. Ironic. So,
So, remember, you want to find 2 different landmarks. You're gonna look at one landmark, open up your map, your compass will be pointing at it. You scroll out on the map, you draw a line, that's parallel with what direction the compass is facing. Obviously, you want to draw the line, on the landmark and continuing on that direction. Then you find your second landmark, do the same exact thing. Where those 2 lines intersect is your general location.
Oh.
Obviously, you don't want to pick 2 landmarks right next to each other, because then, then you'll just be drawing 2 lines. You want to pick, for instance, a landmark that is northwest and another landmark that is northeast. So the 2 lines will come in and intersect to each other. You don't want to draw lines that are parallel. So you want to find landmarks, so when you draw the lines will intersect eventually. And where they intersect is where your position will be. Is it making sense?
Yes,
Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant.
Alright. Outstanding. Alright, moving on to, does someone want to take up the next section, which is the 3Ds?
I can go and do that.
Ed Valdez.
Alright, so we already brought up the 3Ds earlier, which are, can anybody tell me?
PTS pain,
Carter.
Go ahead,
Well, head
Powder.
pain.
which direction, description, and distance, sir. Right, Drill Sergeant.
That'll do. Not necessarily in that order, but yeah, right on. So yeah, we got the 3Ds. I don't want to hear over the radio, oh my god, he's got a gun, he's over there. What the hell is that going to tell me? What the hell is that going to tell the rest of the squad? How can we assist you with that information? Obviously, we can't. So we'll start with the first D, description. Now, there are 4 main types of description here. Alright, we got contact. That's a confirmed enemy, and maybe multiple enemies. A good example is, oh shit, contact. Enemy Humvee, 1,
Can I add something onto that?
Sure.
What helps me is, for the description, try, if you guys are running into infantry, try to sum it down to, what we use, so, enemy fire team, or enemy squad, or platoon, or company, so on and so forth. If you don't know, a fire team is 4 members, Squad is what? 3 fire teams.
It'd be like 15 because you got your sergeant, your leader, and your medic, RTO.
Now,
Yeah, so on and so forth.
the other kind of description is movement. Any kind of movement, you could call it that way. There's civilian, as well, but they don't really pose any kind of threat to you, and they should never, ever, under no circumstance, be engaged. Not here to kill civvies. We got a mission here. Another description, and the last, is friendly. That we could be out there looking for somebody, a downed pilot, lone sniper, etc. So,
User was moved to your
friendly
channel.
description also works as well. Any questions about descriptions?
No, Drill Sergeant.
No, Drill Sergeant.
Right.
Can I add something on there real quick?
Good.
Just saying, it doesn't hurt to get a real good look at your enemy. Say if you see an RPG, contact enemy
User
RPG.
was moved out of your channel.
That helps a lot. If you're in a Humvee or if you're in an aircraft, that will warn your pilot and/or driver, because RPGs are not friends. They really are not.
Dean. Recruit Dean.
Yes, Sergeant. Just Sergeant.
Do you want to stop hot micing, please?
I'm sorry.
BTS Gotley.
That's not how you say it. You say no excuse, or yes, Drill Sergeant, or no, Drill Sergeant.
All right.
Who had a
moving
PTS?
on.
Was that Gottlieb? Recruit Gottlieb?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Gottlieb.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yeah. What about hostiles? What is hostiles then? Is that what's enemy or?
Yeah, a hostile is enemy.
Contact.
Someone that is opposing a threat to your life or your team's life.
Enemy
Roger
infantry. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Second D. Moving on. Second D is just direction. Provide a descriptive direction where the target is. Ideally, given in degrees. So, if everybody opens up their compass with the K key, that's kilo for K. Open up your compass. A good example would be contact 140. That would be southeast, right?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
It's not the hardest thing to do.
Yeah,
Expected of all of you.
you can give a cardinal description such as north, northeast, so on and so forth. Or you can give a bearing number. So obviously, if I do one rotation around, how many degrees is that in one rotation?
PTS card.
BTS Gotley.
Go ahead, Gottlieb.
360.
Yes. And if you open up your compass, there's a circle or one rotation. There's 360 degrees in on your bearings. If you open up your compass, you'll see to the straight north or due north is bearing 0, or we wouldn't say 360. So on and so forth. So, if you see contact and you have time to call out the bearing number, definitely do that. But if you're in a firefight or something and something rolls up really fast and you do get a quick direction, then go ahead and definitely do the cardinal directions, such as north, northeast, so on and so forth.
PTS Payne.
Go ahead, Payne.
I have a question on the compass per se.
Go ahead.
In what situation would we ever use mils in opposition to degrees?
Mils is mainly used for artillery. Infantry never uses mils.
Yeah, that's an artillery thing.
Yeah.
That's for homing in accurately.
And as
in
infantry,
between
as
those
infantry,
bearings.
you're just calling out directions, headings, maybe on the clock if you're on a Humvee, things like that. There's no reason for you to be doing that. You're on a 343 short range radio, or you're doing it with the guy next to you.
Right. It should be quick. Direction should be, real easy kind of a thing. Northwest. All right. Everybody looks northwest. Like, know what I mean? Probably
Yes,
save
Drill
somebody's
Sergeant.
life. All right. Anybody have any questions with direction?
Does everyone understand
Major
the three
Sergeant.
Ds?
Major Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Sergeant.
Last D is distance. So that's the rough estimate on how far that object or that contact is from your position. So Let's say the distance is 60 meters. That would be the last D. So the first D, description, direction, distance.
Yeah.
Would anybody
also,
like to give me a perfectly good example on how you would use this over the radio?
PTS, Payne?
Go ahead, Payne.
The 3Ds, correct?
3Ds. Using the 3Ds, run through
Copy
how
that.
you'd use them.
You do the description, direction, distance. For example, contact, RPG, bearing 340, distance 50 meters.
outstanding.
Perfect.
Also, one thing I want to add in: if you're not so sure what the distance is,
User was
remember
moved
what
to
we
your
were
channel.
saying. Yes, what Drill Instructor Washington was saying earlier about the grid. You know, the boxes scroll all the way out. That's 1 kilometer. That's a 1 kilometer box. Scroll all the way in. That's 100. That's a 100 meter box. If you know you're, for instance, I'll mark it on the map. If you're here and the enemy target is here, that is exactly 100 meters away from you. Do you see the marks on the map?
Yes,
Yes,
Drill
Drill
Sergeant.
Sergeant.
Now, for instance, if the enemy is in the middle of that box, he would obviously be how many meters away from you?
He just got like
Go ahead, Gottlieb.
50 meters.
Outstanding. You know, always use your map for everything. I mean, if a contact is by a landmark, you can hurry up and open up your map and determine how far away it is if you don't have rangefinders. That's why this map. That's why maps is useful for really anything. All right, moving on.
Moving on. Okay. Echoing. This is important. Communication is key, and echoing is a way of informing everyone in your squad, in your fire team, in your battalion, it doesn't matter, on the situation. So, you know, a good example is halt. You would say halt verbally, not over the radio, but you know, just like that. And the guy behind you, the same thing. And behind him, the same thing. And the same thing until it gets to the last man. Making sure that everybody hears the halt command.
Yeah, and also, something that I like to do is I want the last man in the line, even though he has no one to pass it to, I want him to still acknowledge by saying halt to let everyone else acknowledge that he got the command or order.
Exactly. It helps the guy in front of him know that, hey, he heard me. You know, he wasn't that far away from me. He could have been maybe 5 meters or 10 meters. So you acknowledging the command halt lets him know that you heard it.
Alright, so yeah, so pretty much when your team leader says line halt or walking pace, jogging pace, double time, you pretty much echo the commander order down the line. Does anyone have any questions regarding that?
No, Drill Sergeant.
No, Drill Sergeant.
No, Drill Sergeant.
No, Drill Sergeant.
Alrighty. General informing. This is pretty much just basic 101 communications. How you would ask for something, you know, from anybody else. So, let's say you're right at the last bullet of your mag and you have to reload. You'd call out to everybody else, reloading! Lets everybody else know that you are reloading, so they provide cover fire, so you get your mag in. Something else that I want to hear is, I'm hit! I'm hit, you know, it lets everybody else know that you need a corpsman. If not, I mean, like, you'll lie there fucking bleeding, all by yourself, wham, 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 and no one will hear you cry. So let somebody know.
I had something on that one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One more thing to add on to that. We have corpsmen in the Marines. We do not have medics. Am I correct on that?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill.
Yeah.
That's it. Thank you.
If me or First Lieutenant Hicks hear that you guys
User
see
disconnected
medic,
from your channel.
we'll personally come to your house.
Actually, one more thing. If I ever hear one person say corpsman, dude, you don't even want to know. Alright?
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do that.
Punch you in your sleep, son.
Easiest Gottlieb.
Go ahead, Gottlieb.
What if you're Danish and you never heard the what's called word before, and then you say it wrong.
What?
Well, that's all right.
If you
I mean-
if you have an accent, it's another thing.
Yeah.
That's a personal problem.
I mean,
That's
corpsman. You know, just it's pretty simple. Core man.
Yeah, it's
corpsman.
just because I didn't know.
Yes.
I was calling it corpsman before.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah.
all right. Any questions?
User was
No,
moved
just
to your
Sergeant.
channel.
Can
No,
anyone
just
tell me
Sergeant.
the
No, just
3Ds?
Yeah, Joe, sorry.
Who can tell me the 3Ds?
PTS pain.
Pain.
In this order: description, direction, and distance.
Perfect.
Outstanding.
Absolutely. Can anyone tell me, someone else, the definition
PTSD.
of... I didn't even finish my question yet. Holy shit. Are you a mind reader? I don't think so. Can anyone tell me the definition of the one of the 3Ds description?
PTSD.
Dean.
Description is you're going to describe your contact and or anything that you see by either their weapon type or their status in the battlefield.
Okay. Direction.
ETS Cotley.
Got me.
What bearing slash degree the enemy is in or are in. That's correct.
All right.
Fruit J. Carter.
Yes, sir.
Wilson, pick your head up.
Do we use feet here or meters?
Meters.
Distance would be given in meters, right?
He asked you a question, Recruit Carter.
Sorry, sir. What?
He's not a sir. He's a drill sergeant.
Or
Yes,
drill
yes,
sergeant?
drill sergeant. The only sir here would be
First Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Hicks.
And I'm all the way over here.
me. And Ensign Washington. Or
There's one-
Lieutenant Sarchapone.
That's how you pronounce that.
There's one thing I'm gonna enjoy dealing out with this training battalion, is the grooming standards. I can already see some of you guys
Yeah,
got
next topic
scruffy
here.
bunnies already on you.
Cyrus.
Yes, sir.
What have you gone? What haven't we gone over yet?
By next training or any other operations, I expect those hippie shit to be scraped off your lips.
Are we up to formations?
I didn't
Yeah,
hear no.
we're up
I
to
don't want to hear no
formation so we
laughing.
can-
Yeah,
Someone
we're
get
full.
someone
We'll
get a
wake 'em
column
up.
fucking going and let's get out of
Yeah.
this hangar.
Same for
Yeah,
you.
we better
Alright.
wake him up.
Scrape that hippie shit off your
Everyone.
lip.
Hey, come
Yes,
on,
Drill
Sullivan.
Sergeant.
Alright, guys. Do you guys know what a column is?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alright. Go ahead and form a column
Start
formation on
No.
Drill Sergeant Sires behind me.
Nobody move. Hey, stop.
No one said you could go.
Back. All of you, turn to your left. 90 degrees. Follow the man in front of you. The man in the very front. Sires. Turn around and stand where they can see you. Where you be at?
I'm over here.
Alright, form a column behind him. Follow him in his exact footsteps. You follow the man in front of you. Exactly how he's moving. Do you all understand me?
Yes, sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
I didn't hear everyone. I heard 3 people.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, drill sergeant.
Yes, sir.
We're
Alright.
not sirs. The only person here is an officer.
He's
And when you
talking to
get-
me, so...
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
And when you gentlemen receive an
Alright,
order,
now proceed out to the out to the
Alright.
runway. Sires.
Line moving out, walking pace.
Hold shift.
gentlemen receive an order from an officer, you go, aye, sir. When it's a
Holy
question, you go,
shit.
yes, sir.
Gentlemen, didn't we just go over echoing?
Yes, Drill
Yeah.
Sergeant.
Then why
Yes,
did I
sir.
not hear anyone echo the command given?
Repeat
Anyone?
the command. Repeat the command.
Alright, here we go. Line moving, walking pace.
Line moving, walking pace.
Line moving, walking.
One moving walking pace.
Line moving, walk pace.
Line moving,
Why aren't you guys
walking
moving?
pace.
Let's go. Let's go.
Advance.
Line moving, walking pace.
When I
What are you
move,
waiting
you
for?
move.
What are you waiting for,
Let's go,
sweetheart?
Carter.
What's going on
You're standing
here?
still for me.
Actually, Sayers.
Sires, you're standing still.
I am?
Yeah.
He's desyncing. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
got 4,505 desync. Everybody
Damn.
else that I can
Who the
see.
hell's hot mic?
Alright, Sayers, are you back?
Sarge is back. Alright, follow.
Alright.
Let's go, people.
Alright, here we go.
Hold on. Who is that hot micing?
Wilson.
For fuck's sake. Like I said before, if you cannot control voice activation, put push to talk on, please.
Or we'll
No,
force it
Sergeant.
upon you.
That's not me.
Alright, let's go. Line moving, walking pace.
Line moving, walking pace.
Line moving, walking pace.
Line moving, walking pace.
Just so
Hold
you guys
shift.
make
Who
sure
the
you're
fuck
not
is
running.
running?
Double tap shift so you can walk.
There you go. There you go.
We have
This
keys in the
is
line,
good.
sir.
How's this? Go.
Drill sergeant.
Dean.
Line moving, walking
Hey.
pace. Start walking.
Fix
Move.
that line.
Move.
Get up there with the line.
Very
Fix
uneven.
that line, gentlemen.
Get up with that fucking line, people.
5 meter spacing.
Double time it. Get up there.
Pain. Let's go. Pain. See, this is why we don't go AFK during BCT. I am face palming right now.
Oh my recruit.
I'm so done with this. So wait a second, Hicks. I'm a sir, right? I'm ENS.
Honestly, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm ENS, so that's officer. I'm second lieutenant.
Guess so.
So how do I
Hey,
pronounce that again?
You're drill sergeant.
Yep.
Hey, I have to eat a chimichanga while I train, so you know, I'll try.
Get your ass up there, okay, before I fail you
Yes,
out.
sir.
How do I actually pronounce this ENS thing again?
Not fucking. Hey, listen, I didn't give him the rank. I don't even know how to pronounce it, to be honest.
No, me. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I know. I don't. I'm sorry. I thought you were someone else. I don't know how to pronounce it, so.
I mean, I heard one of the guys say it. I can't remember how he said it though.
Gave that off by tomorrow.
Alright, guys.
What does it even mean? I mean,
Whoa, what is this?
I think it's pretty sad that I don't even know how to pronounce my own rank.
You and recruit
Oh, and I'm
list.
recording this just to let you know. We're 37 minutes into this.
Oh, hey,
Listen, you need to get up there. You need to
Washington.
make this.
Send me, poke me your YouTube.
I
Thanks,
will.
I
Listen,
wasn't
you need to get over there and listen to the
Recruit
training,
Dean,
man.
are you deaf?
One step forward.
Because we need good footage here. So.
Move up, please.
Mr. Gotley.
Is he even in the fucking TeamSpeak?
Gotley.
Sir? Or you just drill sergeant?
I better expect that Scruffy Buffy be shaved off by tomorrow.
Can we stop with the grooming standards?
Sorry.
User was moved to your channel.
Yeah, Dean got
User
kicked
was
from the
moved
channel.
to your channel.
There we
Okay,
go.
recruit Dean.
Please repeat, sir.
I
Recruit
better
Dean.
expect that Scruffy Buffy to be shaved off by tomorrow.
Hey,
Very sir.
come on.
I'm not an
Recruit-
officer.
Drill
Recruit
sergeant.
Dean. Hello.
Wake
Earl.
up.
Dean.
He's not on the
Okay.
channel, guys. Come.
Yes, he is. He is.
Listen,
PTSY.
if you can hear me, Recruit Dean, move up because there's a giant ass gap. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Follow him. Follow him. Last man,
All right.
move up.
Dean, did your record work?
Thank you.
We will be enforcing a strict grooming standard.
Okay, we get it about the grooming standards. Let's get on task. please.
Okay, here we are. Formations. Now,
We are in a column formation right now. Go ahead and form a line formation.
No. No. Back in the column. Back in the column.
All you guys have to do is turn 90 degrees to the left or right.
Turn
And
90
you got-
degrees left.
we'd say
See what
line
that gun
formation,
does.
left.
Carter. Other left.
Everybody should be looking at this
Lieutenant
beautiful
Corpsman
mountain
carry an
over here.
M240.
I'm not a
love
corpsman.
the ass.
Finally, there you go.
I'm an AR, sir.
Badass.
Hold still.
All right.
Alright.
Now,
This is a line formation. The formation you were previously in was a column formation. Can anyone give me the tactical advantages and disadvantages of a column formation? Pete, go ahead, Wilson.
Our support to the left and right side. I mean, sorry, drill sergeant.
Alright.
sounds good to me. Yeah.
What else? Disadvantages, advantages.
BTS Sandler.
Go ahead.
If you ever have a contact from the front and someone shoots and it hits the front person in the front, it's probably going to go through a lot of you.
Right, that's a pretty big disadvantage.
Yeah.
Right?
ETS Gottlieb.
Go ahead,
Good
Doc.
God.
Oh, is it granted?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, disadvantages is if there's a guy with a machine gun or an enemy, he can shoot us all down in just some seconds. Spread out.
PGS
Right.
Wilson.
Go ahead, Wilson.
The disadvantage is there is not a lot of fire support to the front and rear of the column formation.
Excellent. Alright.
An awful lot like that document.
So pretty much what we're looking for, obviously, very easy formation to control. You can move faster, provides cover to the flanks. Some of the disadvantages is not much fire support to the front and rear. Clears only a limited area as you move.
Can I say something on this one?
Go ahead.
Can I get a example of when you would want to use a column formation?
PTS Carter.
Go ahead, Carter.
Moving through a, say, like through a town or something, in tight situations when you need to keep close together, or jungle.
A jungle, right?
Another good example would be a possible minefield, even though I don't think we've ever come across a minefield.
Okay.
Alright,
I'll lay a couple for you.
moving on to our next. The formation you are now is a line formation. Can someone give me the tactical advantages and disadvantages of this formation?
PTS Carter.
I heard Carter.
Good fire support to the front and the rear. Not nearly as much fire support to the left and right. Good for clearing fields and things, large fields and whatnot.
Yeah.
PGS Wilson.
Go ahead, Wilson.
With the ones you want?
Go ahead, Wilson.
Huh?
With what?
I said, what will we be doing?
BTS
Well,
thing.
side.
Wilson. Hello. Okay. Fuck him. He's not
Moving
answering.
on.
PTS Gottlieb.
Go ahead,
Good.
Gottlieb.
A disadvantage of the line formation is that if there is a guy with a MG or a LMG position, he can shoot us all down in not that long time.
PTS Wilson.
Oh, Wilson, do you want to answer my, you want to go ahead and reply when I say go ahead?
No excuse, sir. Sorry, Drill Sergeant. It covers
That.
Oh,
We already
okay.
said that. Alright,
I'm gonna touch on that real quick.
go ahead.
Alright, you guys are not always gonna be shoulder to shoulder like this. Okay? So keep in mind, maybe 5-meter spread, maybe 10-meter spread. It could be 50-meter spread. All according to the order given. So, using these kind of formations, just imagine you had at least a 10-meter spread, okay? And you're not all sitting like this.
Make sure you're working with the other drill sergeants, though. You don't want to.
Can I add something onto there?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Piss them off, because then we can't all be fighting
Correction
each other.
on what Drill Sergeant Valdez said. You will, more than likely, 99% of the time, never be in a formation like this due to the fact of a single RPG or grenade taking you all out immediately. The only time you would do something like this is A, formations such as this, where we are teaching you, or B, where you are all pretty much doing this.
Exactly. This is a good example of a formal formation, shoulder to shoulder. There's nothing, absolutely nothing tactical about this formation at all, other than for learning purposes.
Alright, moving on. Staggered column formation. Go ahead and turn 90 degrees to your right, please, and form a column.
Right face.
Alright. So, Carter, you stay there.
Spot the AFK, guys.
Whoa, there's two
One
Carters.
AFK. Two AFK.
Similar.
Jeez, it's an AFK party today.
Similar.
Right
Hey,
face,
I'm
Dean.
having some problems
It's a
with
party.
What?
my mouse here.
AFK party today.
What'd you say?
I'm having some problems with my mouse here. I'm at the back of my computer right now.
Alrighty.
Alright, anyways, moving on. We
enough
can still
problems.
do this without him. So, Jay Carter, go ahead and follow me. If you look, I'm right to your right side. Follow me. I want you to stand right here. Recruit Heartstock. Follow the person to your right side, which is...
PTS, Carter.
Hold on that.
I guess so.
Go ahead and form right there.
Wilson, follow me.
Recruit Gottlieb. Follow me.
Oh shit. If you want to get, if you want
Go and stand right here.
Godfather himself.
Okay, I got my mouse to work.
Pain,
Whoever you
follow
want.
me. Oh,
No.
I'm doing it wrong. Okay. I'm doing it wrong.
Carter.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I need to
I
go.
don't think you want to be MJP, do you?
Do you have to? You're gonna have to redo training then.
Yep.
Which Carter
Yeah,
is leaving?
it's no problem.
That'll be Jay Carter.
Next time.
Jay Carter. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. I am
Sorry,
marking
buddy.
you that you left
Yeah.
off here, man. It's good.
Yeah, and I'll just restart. It's no problem to me.
Yep. My eyes. You're gonna have to do the whole fucking thing. Wait. Or
That's what they're doing. Oh, I thought we were doing a small staggered column. This is a big staggered column. That's a lot less confusing now.
Alright,
User
fill in the
disconnected
gaps.
from your
So
channel.
Heartstock, go where his old position was. So on and so forth. Gottlieb, go where Heartstock's old spot was. Alright, Wilson, move back a bit. You're supposed to be in between those two people. And Gottlieb, you're supposed to be in between these two gentlemen, White and Sandler.
Cool. So,
And
this
hold on
is
one
staggered
second.
column.
And then
Usually we wouldn't have this close of spacing in an actual
Pain.
combat environment.
follow me, Payne.
Well, actually, if you don't mind me saying, we may have an even closer combat spacing. I've come across that happening, where you travel in a staggered column down a straight line with people sticking out on either side. I've seen this type of staggered column used on a road. One side is on the right side of the road and the other is on the left.
Yeah, we usually have people on the opposite sides filling the gaps between.
Yeah, so this is a staggered column. Obviously, it's going to be more spaced out. So it's pretty much a giant zigzag. So you got this person, and then this person's in between those two people. This person's in between those two, so on and so forth. This is mainly used for going down roads and stuff like that. Can anyone give me the tactical advantages and disadvantages of this formation?
BTS Burrows.
Go ahead, Burrows.
Well, if a grenade goes on one side, you're not going to blow up the entire line, so to speak. If it's a staggered column, then you're lucky if one person gets injured.
User was
the rest
moved
of
to
them-
your channel.
Yeah. Anyone else? Tactical advantages and disadvantages? Anyone? Alright. So, as you can see, you got two people watching the front and two people at the rear. So that, therefore, you can have medium fire support to your front and rear. Also, since you guys are staggered, hence the staggered column, if you take contact from one side, go ahead and everyone do 90-degree turn to the right.
I agree.
Alright, look at that. So this back line right here, if you shoot forward, you're not hitting the person in front of you. Also, the front line here, if you shoot, you can just shoot because there's nothing in front of you except for the enemy. So obviously you have strong firepower to both flanks because of that. But while you guys are taking fire, the rear line could go. You guys will go prone. The rear line could either stay where they are or they can move up, while this front line right here covers them.
By filling in between through their gaps.
Could almost be like a bounding type maneuver.
That is the correct one of the bounding type maneuvers. If you gentlemen are not aware of what bounding is.
Yeah, so some of the behaviors that you guys should always have while in a formation. Maintain situational awareness. This is to make sure you guys are watching everywhere, watch your sectors, don't watch. So for instance, Heartstock, if you're watching
head on the
front,
swivel.
Heartstock, if you're watching front, there should be no reason why you are looking to your rear, because you already got guys watching the rear, so on and so forth. This is also helpful because it can save your life and your comrades' lives. Also self-discipline at all times when in formation, because orders are going to be given out a lot. You know, I don't want anyone to be laughing and shit during formations, because if an order is given out and someone's laughing over that order, then it could be misheard or not even heard at all, and people could die. Maintain your spacing. Your squad lead, fire team lead, platoon commander, or something gives you a combat spacing of 100 meters, well, not 100 meters, but like 20 meters, 50 meters. You should maintain that combat spacing at all times, because a frag grenade can take out anyone within like a 10 meter, 15 meter radius, something like that.
This is an ARMA 2 vanilla where you just throw the grenade directly at someone and it goes kaboom. Shrapnel actually goes around.
Shrapnel spreads and shrapnel kills. Trust me.
Also, like I said before, cover your sector. This is a need. This is mandatory. So if you guys do a 90-degree turn to the left and form up the staggered column, how it originally was. If you guys are facing, you know, alright, the right side, what side do you think you guys will be watching?
Quiet.
Indeed. Yes,
Is there a reason you are not facing to your left?
PGS
Sergeant.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Wilson.
The right side, I guess, would be that they would be covering from west to east, and that from, well, yeah, because from our 12 o'clock to our 6 o'clock, since we're on the right side, we would be watching everything on the right side.
Yeah, pretty much. 2 men on the front would watch the front sector. Everyone else would watch the right side. The people at the rear would watch the rear, obviously. Now, who can guess what the left side will watch?
PTS West.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the left side.
Outstanding. It's common sense. It's really easy. Alright. Another, always have fire discipline while you're in formations. If you see contact 400 meters away, don't just shoot at it. Call out the contact to your squad or team lead using the 3Ds, and they will be the one to get you into position to attack. Also, do not shoot anything unless given the order to shoot, unless it's a life or death situation, which that means...
That's your ROE.
Yep, don't shoot at anything unless fired upon. So, like, for instance, if there's contact a good amount of distance away where, you know, and they're shooting at you, but it's not accurate, wait until the command. But if they pop right behind that hangar and they start shooting at you, then you can go ahead and start shooting, because that's, you know, they can get accurate fire on you guys. Moving on to our next is rates of fire. Do not be that guy to shoot all of your magazines in 10 seconds.
Hell yeah.
After seeing contact. When you
We
first
don't
see
want no
contact.
Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. The only people that should be, well, I wouldn't say spray and pray, but the only people that should be setting out
Controlled
more bullets than the riflemen are the ARs, because they have
And machine gunners.
Yeah, because they have automatic rifles.
And they have a big mag.
Yes. The reason you'll fire excessively is to suppress the enemy whilst you get yourself into cover or better fire position. Once you're in the place of cover or better fire position, you should immediately control your rate of fire. So you want to control your rate of fire so it's accurate fire. Alright, moving on. Drill Instructor Valdez, do you want to take this one?
We're over here at maneuvering. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's go ahead and let them grab their rifles so that they can learn how to successfully bound after one another.
Okay.
Put them up into two.
Back up into a line, then column.
Actually, leave them right here. I like this. This is pretty. Do you see that?
Yeah,
we
that
got
is
one.
absolutely beautiful. I will say that.
Okay. So, recruit Carter. R. Carter.
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alrighty. You will be 1-1. Your team 1-1. So look behind you. Everybody else in this line right here, this line.
Recruit
Go back to the
Heartstock.
hangar and grab a rifle. M16 A4.
Recruit Heartstock.
RCO.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say grab iron sights.
I don't think we
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, we do.
Hollow.
Sure.
Alright.
A hollow.
M16
CCO.
A4.
Grab
Don't
an
grab
M16.
any magazines. And
No
don't
M203. You guys are just
M203.
missing. This line right here. Move. Let's go.
Alright,
Let's go.
Heartstock,
Go,
you're
go.
team 2. You're responsible
Get out
for
of here.
the men behind you to grab an M16A4 with iron sights or a holographic sight. Do not grab any magazines. Do not grab any M203s. If you do, I'll shove my foot up your ass. Hurry up. Hurry up.
He's saying no magazine.
No magazines.
Alright, now
And
we're
he
gonna have
said
some fun,
CCO
guys.
or EOTech.
You can grab the EOTech. M16A4. This box right here, gentlemen. Great iron sights. M16A4. The final box over here. You should
Sam,
all have
why do
this
you have an
rifle.
RC?
The M16A4 plane, the CCO, or the EOT.
A4 plain iron sight. This box, this last box, all the way down here. You all have this rifle. There's 64 of them in the goddamn box.
No magazines.
No magazines.
User was moved to your channel.
No mags.
User
Drop
was
all
moved to
your
your
mags.
channel.
Just the
ETS
rifle.
Hardsock.
Go ahead, Heartstock.
Where do you want us to line up after we got her?
Once you're finished, go ahead and form up back outside. Same
Okay.
teams.
Excuse me.
Combat base, you don't really salute.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Say again? Well, this is quote-unquote our live base for now, so...
Yeah.
Why did you guys grab iron sights, man?
I'm gonna need to go in a minute.
I guess line up off me, guys.
Because they're still recruits.
Nah, drill instructors, sayers, why'd you grab an iron?
Because I can.
Come on, man. EO.
Well, remember which line you were in. It's not the hardest thing. Okay?
Guys, put your guns down, stand up.
Stand up.
Gun down.
And gentlemen, to remind you also, double tap.
Double
left,
tap.
lower.
That drops your rifle. There you go.
And
You're
make sure
good.
press shift tilt that your weapon, so in case if you alt tab and tab back in, you won't raise your gun and start firing.
Right.
And if you guys
Safety.
wish to resume back to firing, you will hit shift 1 to resume back to your firing mechanism. Shift
Okay.
tilt is safety. Shift 1, you can resume firing.
Yes, Archie.
Alrighty. Now, moving on. Everybody in line on the left side will be team 1. Everybody on the right side over here, this is team 2. Anybody have any questions?
No drill
Is anybody-
sergeant.
No drill sergeant.
That's
No drill
right. Is
sergeant.
anybody confused about what line they are in or should be in?
No drill sergeant.
No drill sergeant.
Sergeant.
Let's try that one more time. Is anybody confused?
No
drill
Yes.
sergeant.
Sounds
Who said yes?
much better.
I heard someone
ETS
say yes.
Gotley.
Who said yes?
Go ahead, Gottlieb.
Why are we more in this
Hey,
team
wake up.
than the other team?
That's what I'd like to find out. Why is there more people in this team?
Yeah,
than
that
this
was what
team?
I'm asking.
You guys were pretty even the last time I checked. Let's go ahead and try that one more time. I'm gonna turn around, and by the time that I turn back around, you all should be even. I don't care who is in what fucking team. Okay? Even it out. Now.
Let's do it now. Let's go.
3, 2,
1.
There we go. 5 on each side.
Okay, that
Look
looks
at that.
much better.
Much
Okay.
better.
Maneuvering. What are the basics maneuvers that you guys are going to be doing over and over and over again is bounding. Now, successive bounding is one or two members of a team moving cover to cover.
Shall we demonstrate?
Moving for about 3 to 5 seconds at a time. Short sprint, short sprint, short sprint, drop. It's not the whole fucking field at once. This isn't a marathon. This isn't no cross country. Successive bounding. And no one should move in front of the first man who moved into that cover. Now, healing is used to move away from a contact and move towards cover while, one squad provides cover. So, pretty much the purpose of bounding is one team watches, one team moves. Leapfrog. Have y'all played Leapfrog?
Yeah.
Yes,
Cool.
Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Excellent.
Yes, Drill
It's
Sergeant.
pretty much Leapfrog with guns.
That makes it cool.
Now, peeling is pretty much another way of a tactical withdrawal, Retreat.
Fancy word for retreat.
No, one thing is, Marines
Not
never
French
retreat.
Marines
Marines,
they move away.
yeah, we tactically advance in the opposite direction.
That's right. So, if it is called a retreat is, oh my god, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, we're not the fucking French.
That is a retreat.
As Marines, we don't do that. So
Or
you would
surrender.
Successfully bound with your rifles up, watching the enemy, one team after the other, after the other, after the other.
I'll be back.
Everybody understand?
What?
Yes, Drill
Yes,
Sergeant.
Drill Sergeant.
Yes, Drill Sergeant. Yes, Drill Sergeant.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and experiment with this. So, Team 1. I want you guys in a... Well, you're already like in a column. Alright.
Line formation facing northeast.
Let's find something fake here. Okay. I got a perfectly good example right here.
He probably lagged out.
Alrighty.
We gonna use like a cover-like system?
Team 1 on me.
Valdez.
Cover?
What is this bounding?
On me, guys. Everybody, Team 1 on me.
Dean.
Tired?
Pain.
Team 2.
No,
Alright.
wants to use me.
Go ahead and successfully bound.
Is this bounding?
Yes.
Yes.
That's right.
Is it yes?
Yes.
Sir.
Okay.
Okay, there is a building bearing 120. Everybody, open up your compass. Everybody, Squad 1 and Squad 2, open up your fucking compass.
120.
There is a building bearing 120 from our
Exactly.
location.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it. Alright? Now, I'm going to open up the map here.
Right there.
I want to mark it, but could everybody give me the grid of where that is?
PTS Wilson.
Go ahead, Wilson.
08309. Sorry, 019.
PTS Spurs.
Go ahead, Strick.
08310199.
Excellent. That is the correct way to give that grid. Does anybody know why?
PTS.
8-digit.
Go ahead, Payne.
It's an 8-digit. It gives a very precise grid.
Right, so everybody here has a numpad, right? You all have a numpad?
Yes, Drill Sergeant.
I've actually never used a freaking numpad. Is that bad? I'm even a pilot and I don't even know what a freaking numpad is. There should be smoke nades in here.
Go ahead.
There's smoke nades around here?
I've got some if you need them.
Yeah, I was gonna mark that building with smoke.
Alright, let me drop my... I've got a purple smoke.
Alright, thanks. Wait, what are you? Are you one of the drill sergeants?
No, I'm a recruit.
Alright. Wait a second, why are you over here if you're a recruit?
Because I just disconnected for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Lagged out.
Of how to call out the grid. If it's in the top, it's going to be that number. If it's in the bottom, that number. The corner, that number.
Middle.
Okay, I see.
The middle,
Magical
5.
numpad thing.
You know, like if it's smack dab in the fucking center, then you wouldn't necessarily need to give that last, like the last grid, right?
Carter's coming back, just to let you know.
Okay, so we are gonna go and successfully bound to that building.
Here, I'll give you a hand here.
Alrighty. So you all should be looking at the screen over here. Everybody over here.
Radio check 343, channel 1. How copy?
Radio check is good. Go for Washington.
343, channel 1, over.
Are you kidding me? It literally just worked.
Georgia.
Valdez, this is Wash. Do you read?
On me, move. Staggered column, running speed.
Valdez, I'm gonna
Go.
be on top of the ATC. I'll watch from above.
No.
Gotcha.
Come here. Come here.
What the hell is that?
Who?
Who is that?
Yeah.
You talking to me, Sargy?
Weapon up. Sprint, shift, space. Synchronize. 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Aw, crap, I need binos.
I've been threatening them.
Tell them that they can go to their home. Tell them to go read.
Here, grab those either.
Fade. Go somewhere. Go somewhere. Go shoot some pies. Do something. Get out of here.
Hey guys, you excuse me, because I'm an actual drill instructor here. Excuse me. Wait, who all of you are drill instructors?
Everybody crouch.
Any of you are drill instructors up here?
Not prone. I didn't say prone. This is prone.
Sully, you drill instructor?
Standing up. Let's give everybody the crouch.
Crap, my thing's glitching.
Alright, there we go.
Sully, you a drill instructor?
We are going to be the first one.
I can't hear you, man. You're not talking.
3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah, man, I can't hear you. I can't hear anybody up here if they're talking.
Keep facing that shed, though. That is the target. We are bounding to that shed.
Okay, Sully, if you can hear me, crouch. Okay. I can't hear you, though.
Down, you know. We don't have any ammo, but ideally this is what the maneuver should look like.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to wing it then.
We're all shoulder to shoulder. But once you start moving, I want you all to keep 3 5-meter distance between each other, okay? Go ahead. Now, a 10 would be all over the fucking field. Now, I want you guys to stay close to be able to see each other. Again, echoing should be in effect. When I call set, next guy calls set, next guy calls set, and you all drop prone. Okay? Then we are set. And then it is the next team. It's their maneuver. It's in... Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. I see that. So, once we are set, the other team will then move past us and set themselves.
They're set?
with them.
They're waiting to move.
all understand what's going on over here. We will move up. Okay.
Whoa, really? Really, dude? Dude. Phasing.
Alrighty, now.
Okay, I'm having an issue with people up here. I can't hear anybody that's up here.
We will move up and leapfrog ahead of you.
I can hear the people that are down there, but I can't hear up here.
You guys call, wait for the order, then you guys get
I'm just
down.
gonna reload, see if that works. Reloading all.
Forth until we reach it. Now.
Sullivan, say something.
Bro, my flying hand's a little cramped up
There we
tonight.
go. I can hear you now.
I eat my masturbation hand. Who the fuck brought that tank over here?
Guys, go do something, seriously. I'm not kidding. Go do something.
Okay, alright, fuck it. We're gonna ride into town and I'm just gonna fucking shoot up anybody I see. How does that sound?
Sure.
Alright, then let's go.
Give you guys something to do.
Sounds good, Chief. Allahu
You're a
Akbar.
DI?
Yeah.
Alright. Crap, I gotta go in 8 minutes and I want to record this entire thing. We've been going for 1 hour and 11
Radio
minutes.
check channel 1.
Radio check's good.
Those guys were really getting annoying.
What were they saying?
They were saying all kinds of shit, like, I asked him, one of them, they could go log some flight hours, and he's like, well, my arms are pretty sore for the jacking offhand. All that shit.
Hail Satan.
So disgusting. They,
Welcome to the 3rd MEF, my man.
yeah, I feel like they're undisciplined grunts from RCT1. I feel like they're just like the same guys from Generation Kill, undisciplined grunts from either RCT1 or Delta.
Wait,
Delta,
why are you going for
Delta Company.
Radio check. I shouldn't be up here. It's authorized only that I...
Can you hear me on the radio? 500 service.
No, they're making us leave.
Be advised, you got a hot mic.
With a W at the beginning of their name.
Phasin's down.
Eh,
Hicks, are you on this channel?
drop him.
What the hell did he... What the fuck are they doing? Dude, that isn't fucking funny.
And he killed himself.
Drop him! Drop him!
Dude, that's not fucking funny. I'm going down there and get shit squared away. I'm not kidding.
Ready?
RPG.
Alright. Team 2, start pounding. Go.
User was moved out of your
Spot the
channel.
AFK guy. My
User was
favorite
moved out of your
game.
channel.
So where's that? Okay, Team 1, let's move up. They are set.
User was
got a hot
moved to
mic.
your channel.
Wait a second. Why does he have mags?
3 to 5 seconds, guys, not the field.
User was moved to your channel.
Team 1, drop. Team 1, drop.
No, I'm gonna pack like 58 pods.
I said eat like
I spawned it with LEA.
Sullivan, what are you doing?
I'm observing these guys to make sure everything's squared away. I'm a DI.
Set. Team 1.
We
What?
can't kill all the enemies. We'll make it easy and just not do anything because
Team 1.
They're probably not gonna go through any towns to assault right now. Cause they're still doing they still gotta go through the weapons training.
Team 1.
How many machine gunners are being trained today?
No idea.
I don't
we
want to
have
train
to set on the like freaking mic and it sounds retarded.
your mom.
Yeah, they
Oh my god.
Guys, knock it off. We're actually trying to do something here. I can hear you all the way up here. Valdez, this is Wash. Do you copy?
343 channel 1, I copy.
Copy that. How much longer is this training expected to last?
Swap to channel 2.
Copy that. Wash on channel 2.
Channel 2, roger that.
So how much longer is this training expected to last? Just going off of that weird thing there, I'm gonna have to assume this is the last thing.
After this, they are done.
Copy that. I was actually recording this entire thing and wanted to get the entire basic trainings.
Okay, gotcha.
And one of your guys down there has a mag. Ooh, he's on team 1, I think there is. The guy with the team with 4 guys. One of them has a mag. I believe he was the one with the thing on his head.
He's good.
Are we going into town?
I think we are.
Alright. Let's go hop on this truck.
Yeah, alright.
Sure as hell don't need anyone messing around with it.
Are there freaking somebody playing audio files, or is that just ambient noise from JSRS? Keep your heads down, don't get shot. It makes us look bad. Getting better. Lay down, douchebag. Don't get shot. Oh. Move, bricks.
Wait, can you guys hear us? Team 2 bounding. Team 2 bounding.
Team 2.
Team 2, I'm down to see me.
Set.
Set. Wait, can you hear me?
Pick him.
What?
Pick him.
Cuckoo. Oh crap.
User was moved out of your channel.
I freaking popped up white smoke by accident. It's alright. My white smoke killed somebody. Are they talking?
That's true, Sergeant. Team 1 bound.
Well, conditions aren't always going to be the best in the battlefield, so get used to it.
Pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
Team 2 bounding.
Team 2 bounding. Set.
Set.
Bang bang. Bang. Team 2 bounding. Team 2 bounding. Team 2, they see me up and down on that. Set. Bang 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 bang. Pew pew pew. Pew 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 pew.
I'll be right back,
Team 2 bounding.
2 bounding.
Team 2 bounding.
Keep me up down.
Hold fire.
They got better.
Woke the neighborhood up, that's for damn sure.
Good one.
Team 2 bounding.
Team 2 bounding.
Not hearing anything over there.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang,
Bang.
Oh, bang.
Team 1
Team-
move.
Bang. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew. Team 2 bounding.
Team 2 bounding.
Hey, Lola, come up here. Where are you? We're just from the airfield. Am I shooting? The guy.
Spread out a little bit more, guys.
On the airfield. Oh, is that you looking at me?
Oh.
Can you see me moving left and right? What's happening?
Who's this?
Yes, still Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Dean, you hot mic. Dean.
Chandler, turn around. There you go. Alright, now get ready to bound and do it again.
Just don't worry about it. How long till BCT? I'm not sure.
That or and jammed and exploded, but I don't think it has that. Oh Christ.
Oh no, it came
Damn
back and hit me.
British- Yeah, damn British machinery.
That's why we're Marines.
Yep.
Oh, everyone's walking in place for me. Must be like losing connection real bad. Are you even moving right now?
Desync, man. No, you
Yeah, that makes sense.
Your ping
Yeah,
is like
that sounds about right.
Your ping is like 800.
Yeah, I'll just give it a few seconds. I'll be like, okay, I'm just gonna stand still.
Team 1 set.
Down.
Bang, 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 bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang.
Team 2 bounding.
Bang, bang, bang. Team 2 bounding. Pew 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 pew.
Yes.
Pew 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 pew.
Bang, 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 bang,
No.
bang, 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 bang.
Bang,
Team 1 down. Let's go.
Team 1 moving.
Team 1 moving.
Team 2. Team 1 bound.
Bang. Friendly fire. Team 1 set.
I'm down.
Team 2 bounding. Bang,
Team
bang, bang,
set.
bang, bang, bang.
Team 2 bounding.
Bang, 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 bang.
Bang,
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 bang, bang,
bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang,
Reloading.
Reloading.
Bang, bang, bang,
bang, bang, bang, bang.
Team
Bang, bang.
1 moving.
Team 1 moving.
Team 1 set.
I'm down.
Much better, much better,
Bang,
much
bang,
better.
bang, bang, bang,
Bang, bang, bang, bang.
Alright, everyone hold, hold,
Bang,
hold,
bang,
hold,
bang.
hold. Now, we're gonna do another one. Except this time, you're all gonna stay facing the way you are. Who the fuck is shit?
Over there. Just ignore them.
Oh, don't go take care of the douchebags over there.
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to
take
teach.
care of the douchebags over there. Yo!
That's the way it works, people.
Yo! Who are you? Sullivan. Wait, you're a drill instructor. Yeah. You do what you gotta do. Wait, were you just shot?
That was me.
Okay.
No.
That
was
the
me, Walker.
douchebags.
No, I don't know where the hell they are. I think they're gone.
Good. It was Sully.
Oh shit! I gotta jump back in.
You're gonna.
Restart.
We're gonna be. Right. We're gonna go. Peeling. Right. Like team 1 peeling. Right. Team 1's gonna get up. Gonna run back. 3 to 5 seconds. Then they're gonna go. I'm down. Set. They're gonna turn back around. Cover fire. The other team is gonna yell peeling. They're gonna start moving. They're gonna reach a point and say, set. I'm down. Set. You're gonna go prone, turn around, and face the way that they came from. You're gonna do that all the way across the field. Does anyone have any questions?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Alright, people. Team 1's gonna move first. Fucking vote.
Hick, should
Team
I go
one.
get the douchebag?
Pew pew. Who is it?
Phaser.
My
Go
wife-
tell him.
Alright, I'll go.
00025.
Team 2.
Why do I have to go deal with I'll go get him.
Alright, just go tell them they're gonna get kicked off the server. They don't.
Who's shooting? Who's shooting?
Me.
User disconnected from your channel.
Wait.
You get him then.
No. Because no, there's. Well, we went to go liberate a city, and it was.
No, you get him. Streams and everything. Wait, alright, go.
Oh no, just I fired an RPG off.
I was going to too.
Okay, I'll reload. I got one more.
I got
Whenever you're ready.
Ready? In 3, 2, 1.
Yes! What the fuck? Come here, I got you.
I love my job.
Same.
Who, what is? Guess we're not allowed to do that. Wait a second, how did you get that gun?
Oh, I used LEA.
Oh.
You want it?
These
No.
guys should. It's a problem.
It's the same size.
Oh.
Okay.
So.
Stop it.
Fucktards being fucktards.
Yeah. Oh,
My
shit,
leg.
one gunner.
They're gonna expect this kind of shit in a firefight.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Don't
this is
think-
the last thing they gotta do anyway, right?
No, I think they gotta go through the weapons training, but I think we gotta wait till he can somehow get the loot up. I don't know.
I gotta go anyway, bro. Here. You got 4 shots.
Nah, that's alright. I already respawned the RPG.